Merhaba.
Everyone, welcome back to our Turkish language series. In today's lesson, we're diving into some essential vocabulary for daily activities, specifically focusing on eating and traveling. These are two areas where you'll frequently use your Turkish skills. So let's get started. Let's start with some common words you'll need when eating out or cooking at home. Repeat after us. The first word we will look at is breakfast. In Turkish, this is known as
Kahvaltı.
The next Turkish word is known as
Öğle yemeği.
The next Turkish word is dinner. And this is known as
Akşam yemeği.
The next word is food, and in Turkish, this is known as
Yemek.
The next word is water, which is an easy one to remember. It is known as
Su.
The next word we are going to look at is bread. In Turkish, bread is known as
Ekmek.
The next word is tea. In Turkish, tea is known as
Çay.
The last and final word is coffee. In Turkish, coffee is known as
Kahve.
Great job. Now let's learn some useful phrases. The first phrase is I'm hungry, which is very easy to remember. In Turkish, this is known simply as
Açım.
The second phrase is I'm thirsty, and the Turkish pronunciation is
Susadım.
Now, here are some likely conversation that might occur while you are seated at a restaurant. The waiter or waitress comes up to you. If you don't already have a menu, this is what you would say. Can I have the menu? Now, in Turkish, you will simply say,
Menüyü alabilir miyim?
after looking at the menu. You can simply say, I would like to order. In Turkish, this will equate to,
Sipariş vermek istiyorum.
You can also ask the waiter or waitress, what do you recommend? In Turkish, you would say,
Ne tavsiye edersiniz?
You may also want to ask the question, do you have any specials? In Turkish, you would say something like,
Özel menünüz var mı?
Now, another follow-up question might be to ask, is the dish spicy? In Turkish, you would simply say,
Bu yemek acı mı?
So, you are enjoying your meal and you need a glass of water. In Turkish, you would say something like this.
Bir bardak su alabilir miyim?
Now, the next scenario can also occur while you are already seated or eating. You may ask, can I have a fork, spoon, and knife? You will simply say,
Bir çatal, kaşık, bıçak alabilir miyim?
You are finally done eating and the food was delicious. In English, you would say the food was delicious. In Turkish, that will sound something like this.
Yemek çok lezzetliydi.
Next, let's move on to traveling vocabulary. Whether you're asking for directions or checking into a hotel, these words and phrases will be very handy. Repeat after us. You will obviously need a place to stay when you travel. So in Turkish, the word hotel is known as
Otel.
The next word is airport, and in Turkish, this is simply known as
Havaalanı.
The next word is train station, and in Turkish, this is known as
Tren istasyonu.
Next word is bus, and in Turkish, this is simply known as
Otobüs.
The next word is taxi, and this should be very easy to pronounce or remember. In Turkish, this is known as
Taksi.
The next word is ticket, and in Turkish, this word is pronounced as
Bilet.
The last word is map, and in Turkish, this is pronounced as
Harita.
Now let's look at some essential travel phrases before we wrap up this video. The first common essential travel phrase will be to ask the question, where is the hotel? In Turkish, it will sound like this.
Otel nerede?
Another common phrase will be to ask the question, I need a taxi.
Bir taksiye ihtiyacım var.
You can also ask the question, how much is a ticket to Istanbul? In Turkish, it will sound like this.
İstanbul'a bilet ne kadar?
Another phrase to also learn will be to ask the question, can you show me on the map? In Turkish, it will sound like this.
Haritada gösterebilir misiniz?
A follow-up question might to determine how long it will take to get to the location. It will sound like this in Turkish.
Oraya gitmek ne kadar sürer?
Maybe you got to your destination and you are lost and need help. In Turkish, this is what you will say to get help.
Kayboldum. Bana yardım edebilir misiniz?
You may also encounter a scenario where you ask the question, can I book a room? In Turkish, this is what you will say.
Bir oda ayırtabilir miyim?
Another typical phrase will be to ask, where can I buy a ticket? This will sound something like this in Turkish.
Bilet nereden alabilirim?
You may also want to learn this phrase. Is there a nearby restaurant? In Turkish, you would simply say,
Yakınlarda bir restoran var mı?
the last phrase we would like to mention is asking for directions to the nearest bathroom. In Turkish, you would simply say,
En yakın tuvalet nerede?
great job today. You've learned some essential vocabulary for eating and traveling. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated.
Hoşça kalın.
And see you in our next lesson. Thank you.